What's going on today, YouTube? MrJGilbert here on a 17th episode of the Streamer Shoutout Showcase. We are featuring Lackadaysickle. He is rocking over 1,200 followers on Twitch, and this guy is high energy, high entertainment. Man, he can do random rages. He can do custom songs for you. He is cracked at almost every game that he plays. This guy is just one that you need to check out and you need to know and hang out with. So without further ado, let's find out a little bit more about Lackadaysickle.
Well, there's this condiment called mayonnaise. People put it on burgers and it's pretty good. Call it mayo, mayo, mayo. It's pretty good unless you go to Burger King and they put so much on the burger you can't taste the meat. No, why you gotta put so much mayo? Oh, too much fucking mayo. Too much mayo. I say no. Too much mayo. Fuck you, Burger King. Oh, for the trolls.
They were judged and found lacking.
Oh! Yes, have you guys not been noticing how majestic and graceful I am? I'm like, oh, I'm over here. I'm on this side. I'm on this side. Look at this. Look at these poses. You know, it's like, oh, I'm a dirty little lack. Oh, dirty little lack daddy. Yep. Ah.
Let's go. What's up, my dude? How are you, man?
I'm not as good after seeing the clip collection. I'm like, God, what is wrong with me? What happened?
I think those are kind of mild clips, to be honest with you.
You may be right, actually.
But again, man, thanks for doing this. Thanks for taking the time.
Indeed.
And all right, anybody, if you are new here to how I do things at the Streamer Shoutout Showcase, basically what I do is I have a set 5 questions that I kind of start off the segment with, just kind of give you a little chance to know Lackadaysickle a little bit more. And then at the end, you get a chance to ask him anything you want. Make sure you do the channel point redemption for highlight your message, and you get to ask him any question you want. So get your questions ready now, and we'll get going. So Lack, before we get started, my dude, I want to give you a chance just to kind of introduce yourself to everybody.
I am the loud drunk guy on Twitch. That's what I do. It's my thing. I think it's a simple summary. I guess. Peering into my own psyche, looking back at accomplishments, goals, things. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty much the loud, dumb, drunk guy that snaps into characters constantly. That's about it.
How many, have you ever counted, like how many characters do you have in your repertoire right now?
It's got to be over 10. I noticed that going through this old hard drive. I was going to make that lackumentary video, and it's like, dude, this is going to be like an hour long no matter what I do. Because I've had MMA shows where I played characters and stuff like that on public access. I've been a demon on Sid Ross. It's Supernatural. Don't check it out. Unless you're really religious, then check it out. I guess.
I mean, we're going to see you on Netflix one day. And there's a documentary on Lackadaysickle on Netflix.
I hope not. Oh, God.
But, all right, my dude. So I got 5 questions that I'll kind of start off with, and then we'll go from there. So the first question I always like to kind of begin with is, why did you initially want to become a streamer?
Well, it's a very, it's a very minuscule story. Whenever we're breaking it down here, I heard these guys, they're like, hey, you want to interact with people? You want to find teammates? You want to make a little money here? So 2014, I got an Xbox Connect on my Xbox One. I started streaming from there, We just coasted on it. That's not true. That was a different account that we're not going to talk about. But yeah, we started out with a Xbox Connect, and somebody's like, dude, you could just like charge people to run them through like Trials of Osiris or like raids on Destiny 1. And it was like, really? Somebody will pay $20 for that? Okay, cool. And that's how we kind of got started. But then things kind of went downhill on that channel because I built a certain community because we had $5 Flex Friday. So they would give me $5 and I would flex up my arms, and it became very sexual. So that's why I started to be sexually harassed online.
So then, now that you've obviously had your, now that you got started for being sexually harassed online, that's why you became a streamer.
Everybody thinks that, right?
What goals then do you have for your channel?
Really, man? I just, when somebody says we've had a positive influence or we've done something good for somebody in the community, or every LOL is a reward in itself, just naturally always wanted to be an entertainer. And this is a simple way to do it and just bring joy out in the world. That's the plan. I hope we're doing it.
I mean, I for sure love every stream that I get to hang out with. And so does a lot of people. We've talked about this before. So does a lot of people like to pop in your streams all the time, man.
Long-term goals, I would say, though, to get my nonprofit organization off. I don't know if I've ever told you about that.
Oh, go ahead. Hey, if you want to talk about it now, I mean, first publicity right here.
Well, it's like I wanted to start a charity. I see so many nonprofit organizations and stuff claim to be nonprofit, but then somebody's taking out like $1 million salary and the executives, and so much of the money gets allocated to salaries and stuff like that, marketing, before it ever goes to the cause. And I don't like that. I wanted to start a nonprofit organization where I went out and I'm pretty handy. So like a single mother, like her air conditioner goes out, her car stops working, or so like she can't go to work or whatever. I would go and physically use the money to buy the parts from the charity and go out there and do it myself for free, and just, it would save a lot of money. And then I would know where all the money's going, and everybody would know that I would open the books too. So it's like people could audit us. It's like, no, all the money goes to the cause. No one's pulling a pension or a charity out of this. So
sure. And
then maybe grow into like career centers and stuff like that. But pipe dreams,
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. I mean, that's obviously a great dream, and let's get that going. Let's get it started.
That'd be nice.
But all right, so now kind of transferring or shifting gears to Lackadaysickle as a streamer. Okay. I feel like the name itself has conquered many enemies or many different avenues in life, right? From MMA to modeling to zombie survival to theater, being a musician, like on and on and on. Like, what do you feel is your kind of, I don't want to say top three, but three like moments or three situations or kind of different paths that you went on that you're kind of like, man, I'm glad I did that.
Well, I would definitely say winning 2 MMA championship belts at 2 different weight classes and defending them. A lot of people don't defend their belts on the amateur circuit, so that felt pretty cool. It felt pretty cool. I got a cool picture out of it with my belts and stuff, bragging rights. I mean, that was awesome and gave me a lot of life experience, very humbling experience as well, because it wasn't like I was amazing and right out of the gate. I went in there and got my ass beat. It's a learning experience. I think it was very humbling, and I think that was a good experience. You said modeling, man. I've had like 3 gigs at most, so I don't know about that. I do think theater and the improv comedy stuff, like that pays off a lot on stream. And you said you took theater and stuff, so like acting in the moment, and that transitions really well over to the stream, where somebody that doesn't have that experience, they're probably lacking in that trade-off of dialogue, and I think that they miss out on setting up comedic moments. They just try to force them, and I think it's been very beneficial to do all of these things.
Yep.
Also, obviously, being a musician, because we do a lot of songs. That's
yeah. Which leads me to I was scouring the internet, before our streamer shout out, and I ran across a couple conspiracies about Lackadaysickle. One of them was that Van Halen himself asked you for an autograph.
Okay, that's pure speculation, sir. I never met the man, or I would have licked his fingers and hoped that somehow the sweat off of his fingertips would have made me a better guitarist.
Okay.
R.I.P. Eddie. We love you.
I also saw another one. I found 3 actually. It's crazy. I saw another one that
convenient.
You actually taught Conor McGregor how to fight.
That's no. People used to compare my style because I have a weird, mostly kickboxing and boxing background. So like whenever I would get in there and they would spar with me, they were like, "Hey man, you look like Conor McGregor." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Conor McGregor?" He's that, and then like his first fight in the UFC, they're like, "Dude, that guy, you look just like him. You move like him. You punch like him." And I'm like, "I don't fucking talk like him." Okay, so get out of here with that shit. We're like the same size, similar builds. So there were a lot of comparisons made, but no, I've never met the man. I'd make him change his name to Conor Lackgregor, you know, and he would have to go through life like that.
Ooh, I like that. The last one is kind of hard for you to deny because there's a lot of YouTube evidence of this, and it's that you were once bit by a zombie and now you are immortal.
That's whenever I snap into that character. You know, you have like a whole split movie kind of thing going on. You know, when I snap into that character, I'm super powered and I drink Budweiser instead of Bud Light and never wear pants. So,
are you saying you wear pants now? I'm confused.
I have pants on right now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Some nice Paul Bunyan-y flannel pajama pants.
I like it.
I get drunk enough they come off though. We saw that a couple weeks ago on stream and it was bad.
True. Might even be a website, but that's for another time.
Fuck!
All right, my next question that I got for you. You sir are well versed in the first person shooter genre.
Allegedly.
Some would say you may even a little wall hacky, aimbody in Valorant. How'd you get so good, sir?
You know what I think it is? It's drunken subconscious learning. There's a lot of research into subconscious learning where you pick things up whenever you're not cognitively there and focused. So I think it's just grinding it out and being drunk as shit. And I had a great teacher. Mr. Dyslexic Octopi was like, dude, use your balls. Use the balls. Use your balls. I still don't use my balls like I should, but failing enough, you get better, I guess.
True. Is Valorant, like, so if out of all the shooter genres right now, is Valorant, you're kind of like, all right, I got a couple hours to kill, I'll pull up Valorant.
You know, I really don't play a lot of games off stream.
Really?
That sounds crazy to some people, but I'm like, I have like 4 different projects I'm working on, like a pilot for a stream-based content show, and I'm working on a music album that I want to drop on Spotify, copyright free, so streamers can use it for their YouTube or play it on stream or whatever. And then I'm working on an animated show as well. And I have a lot on my plate. So it's like, if I'm not streaming, I'm probably not gaming. Wow. Except to warm up for this. I did hop into some Blood Hunt with lava. I had to get the fingers ready for when we hit it.
Man. Lack of a hard carry then. All right. So my last question that I got for you, then I'll turn you over to the mercy of the chat. Last question I got for you is, I want to see how you'd respond to this, and it kind of goes back to your the evidence that I found, on your YouTube, and you seem to be well versed in this area. If a zombie apocalypse was to actually happen, what's your game plan?
Okay, now I'm gonna sound like a doomsday prepper when I say this, but I already have 4 like hydroelectric motors, and on my family's farm, there's a river that runs behind it. So I'm still going to be playing Xbox and shit like that whenever the apocalypse happens. And I wish I was joking, but I'm totally fucking serious. I've already rigged up some shit out there for that in case it happens, but let's hope it doesn't go down like that. I'm not wearing the shorts.
Zombies are currently attacking, and Lackadaysickle is shooting people on his Xbox. Zombies are right outside his house. All right, chat. It is up to you now. It is up to you. And there's already got some questions coming in, so I'll scroll back and get to those. Any questions, anything you have on your mind that you want to ask Lackadaisickle, be sure to highlight your message so I do not miss it, and then we'll get to those questions. While they are getting in their questions, I kind of added in recently a quick this or that segment. I kind of give
some special shit, okay.
Like a rapid fire, you know what I mean? Kind of see which you choose. So I'm giving chat a moment to kind of think about their questions, get their questions in. First question is this or that, Lackadaisickle. Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Shower or bath?
Shower all day. Despite the hot tub stream. Definitely shower.
Yep. Cuddling, yes or no?
It's like a must. It's a must.
Okay. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Oh, Backstreet Boys all day. Because I want it that way.
Tell me. Oh, sorry.
Ain't nothing. There, I was going to say, are we doing the whole song? The Backstreet Boys?
If you were, quote unquote, caught in the act, would it be by the cops or the girl's parents?
I need some clarification on what is the act?
Quote unquote, caught in the act.
Am I butt fucking a giraffe or something?
Oh my gosh. If you are getting down and dirty in multiple holes with your woman, are you caught by the cops or are you caught by her parents?
Oh, I've actually been caught by her parents. That was a terrible thing. Yeah, I totally used to sneak over to her house and put a ladder up to her window. And her dad came in there and he was on the phone with my parents and he's just like, yeah, he's here with his fucking pants around his ankles. And I'm like, oh, wow. That's not good for a 16-year-old.
That escalated quickly. That really got out of hand.
Yeah. He's like, it was so weird because like he was calm at the beginning of it. He's like, oh yeah, he's here. And then with his fucking pants around his, that's where you got like upped it up a notch. You know what I mean? Stepped it up a little bit.
Last one. Jello wrestling or pudding wrestling?
What flavor of Jello?
Strawberry.
Ugh.
Oh, I don't know.
Flavor pudding.
I thought chocolate.
I'd go pudding.
What? What's the Jello flavor that would get you?
Maybe like the like a lemon one or something. Or
Oh, okay.
Orange.
Okay.
You know?
That's like you got me off guard with like, what flavor? I'm like, what? Didn't think that far
Prepare for
ahead.
these things, man. Come on.
All right, Lack, you ready for chat questions?
Bring it on, you keyboard people typers. Yeah.
First one comes from JB. It says, when's the next subathon?
There are no plans currently on the agenda for another subathon. Enjoy what you got, guys.
And there's a website to prove it.
For now, he's got to actually, I think it's down right now.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I talked to him about that.
Zeltec says, why haven't you recently proclaimed your love for me?
I haven't seen you around Zeltec, and I need your raised bombs on Haven like nobody's business. And when you come back to me and you heal me a new one. Okay, well, I'm making this really weird, but I love you, Zeltec. There you go. It's a fresh one.
I mean, I wasn't gonna.
If you don't want it now, stick it in the fridge and warm it up later. You know.
Dyslexic says, if you could collab with any super huge Twitch streamer, who would it be and why?
We already know. I'm a fucking Shroud fanboy, and I would love to duo queue with him in some Valorant. Just go pub stomping. I don't know. I learned so much like watching him, and like I enjoy his streams, and he's just so laid back, you know, but informative at the same time. And people were like, "Oh, he puts me to sleep." I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm watching what he's doing, and I'm like, that's some of the most entertaining shit out there if you're trying to learn a new game. So I think I'd have a beer with that guy.
I mean, you could even queue with Bloodhunt with him. He's been hooked into that lately.
Yeah, I did see that. You're the one that pointed that out to me, by the way.
He's been all about it. So I'm getting off topic already. Like two or three questions in. But Shroud, because you kind of brought up Shroud's persona.
Yeah.
Like, is he doing that for like the devs or like for content so it can be on YouTube? Because like he'll be all about a game but still rip it apart at the same time.
I think that he's just very objective. He's just like, because he doesn't have to kiss anybody's ass. He's one of the biggest streamers out there.
Yep.
One of the biggest YouTubers, one of the biggest gamers in general, you know. I don't think that he has to kiss anybody's ass. He gets early access to a game and he's like, I would like to see this changed or this explained why it's not this way. And the way that he breaks down games to where it's like functionality based and shit, I think it's very intuitive, and I think it's good for people to learn about game design.
Right. Yeah, well, that makes sense. JB wants to know.
JB's active tonight, isn't he?
Murder, fuck, kill. Mr. J, JB, dyslexic.
Murder, fuck, kill. Hold on. There are two that are the same.
Me, JB, and dyslexic.
Yeah, but do you mean fuck, marry, kill?
Oh, that's right.
I swear you said murder, fuck,
I
kill.
did.
I'm like,
I messed that one up. Marry, fuck, kill. Sorry.
I was gonna say, is murder like the act of stabbing somebody, and kill is just like pulling the plug when they're on life support? Is that
Dude,
like the difference?
I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I did. I said it wrong. So marry, fuck, kill. Sorry.
Okay, marry, fuck, kill. What are the options again?
Me, JB, and dyslexic.
I'm gonna kill JB because he made me answer this. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, and I'm gonna marry dyslexic because I just know he's an awesome lover. Not from personal experience or anything, but maybe personal experience.
Couldn't it have been like make sweet passionate love to me? Why has it got to be fuck the shit out of me? Like why's it got to be like that?
Because like, dude, no. If I'm getting married, we're gonna do some dirty ass shit. So I'm ready for that married life with dyslexic. I mean, we're talking. I'm gonna fucking stamp Bank of America on you and treat you like an ATM machine. You know what I mean?
There it is. There it is. JB also asked, do you still do Funnel Friday?
Yeah, sometimes, man. I've been, I haven't seen a lot of chug emotes lately, actually. So yeah, we still do funnel. We'll be doing it tomorrow. So you want to see me funnel a beer?
Just spam the chug emotes.
Yeah.
Is there
We've been doing more shotguns lately though, because Delta has just been like, "Hey man, I bet I beat you on a shotgun." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna let this little prick fucking out shotgun me. Oh fuck that."
Right.
That's why I have my box cutter over here next to my computer. Not 9/11 related, guys, but yeah, like a lot of shotguns lately. It's crazy.
Yep. Shadow Fury says all-time favorite dessert.
There's a part of me that wants to answer with a generic sexual question right now, but I'm gonna try to be serious. I don't know if you guys have ever had like an ice cream birthday cake and you put the Reese's magic shell on it, but that shit's pretty good, dude. That's
the stuff that hardens like once you pour it on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you put that on a fucking ice cream cake, you're losing your mind. I promise you.
Zeltec also wants to know, is quote unquote putting a ladder up to her window a euphemism?
Oh no, she lived on the wow. Oh, I tell one story, everybody's focusing in on it. All right. No, I literally put like a 30-foot ladder up to her window.
Yeah.
That's how they busted me, as they heard the ladder like getting laid up against the wall. And yeah. No, I mean I literally
What do you mean getting laid up against the wall?
Like, I don't know how much experience you guys have with ladders, but I took this giant that's probably like where he got really mad. It's like he used my own ladder to come in here and fuck my daughter. That son of a bitch. My own ladder. You're gonna do that to my daughter with my own ladder? Like that was probably like why he was really pissed off. It's like, he's been in my tool shed. You don't go in another man's tool shed. Dude.
Uh-huh.
And you don't use his stuff. So that was probably what he was actually mad about. Nailing his daughter, he's probably like, that's going to happen eventually anyway. But the ladder thing is probably why he was pissed.
Definitely was a ladder.
But that's how he found out that he was still awake, and he heard me put it up against the wall of the house.
Guys, by the way, I just thought about this. If you, mods, if we can get a shout out for Lackadaysickle, and if you are not following him, follow him immediately. Since I kind of first mentioned this right now, do you want to quick go over, I'll go back to the questions, but do you want to quick go over your stream schedule for those that may not know your stream schedule?
It's been hectic lately, though, because I pretty much guarantee a stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll occasionally pop up on a Thursday or a Tuesday or something like that. Usually I try to I try to reserve those to support the homies, because so many people I know only stream those days. And it's like, if you need a third or a fourth or something like that, I try to be there. And, I'll be the drunk guy that yells in the background, giving some content. But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I usually go late, usually a late night guy. But Mondays I've been getting on like before noon, which is crazy.
Day streams.
Dude, when you go into the gas station and buy a 24-pack of Bud Light at 9 a.m., you get some looks.
It's like, what is this guy doing? Dyslexic wants to know, when is my Mirage cosplay happening?
Am I not doing it right now? I mean, like, there's just no more Miraginess. I'll do a lava cosplay. I'll do anybody's cosplay. I do it all, man. I'm literally Mirage right now. Look at the hair, dude. The swing and everything. I mean, all I need is like spandex and some goggles on the head.
Right.
So we can, whenever you want it.
Zeltec said, not a question, but I love you too. And now I'm erect.
Jesus. Thank you, Celtic.
Dyslexic said, did you look at the Space Tarkov game Marauders?
Yeah. I put that on my like watch list or whatever that is, and I think it's on Steam, right? I put that on a notepad file on my computer. I'm like, I gotta go check that out because that sounds pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, I like
the way
that
you
there's
described it.
right. I've seen like a video of it. I like that, or it seems like there's like a space battle too before like getting into the Tarkov part. Or maybe it's kind of like Warzone, where it's like just the animation of like going into the base that you're raiding. I don't know.
It looked really good. I saw a couple of trailers, and I think I saw somebody doing like early release playthroughs and shit. And I was like, that looks really fucking sweet.
Right.
I'll be checking that out for sure. Definitely.
Right.
But we all know Dyslexic's working on a commission, so maybe we shouldn't check it out. Maybe it's not that good. So he doesn't make his creator code money
yet. JB says that you played season 13 of Apex, and if so, opinions.
Oh, dude, I'm really digging the way that they. Okay, now I'm gonna make this real personal. Okay, I love RoboCop. I love it so much, and I love how the new character kind of looks like RoboCop. And I hope that they put out a RoboCop skin. But nostalgia aside, I mean, it's the same game. Apex has never had like any season where it's just so drastically different, or it's just so unplayable from the last season. And I think that they always do a good job on the drop. And I like the new characters' abilities. And I think Apex is always going to do a good job with a new season. They just will because they want to, because they listen to people. Well, most of the time, not all the time.
Yeah. OP, or do you think the new character's OP or no?
I think he's pretty well balanced. And I think that they took some elements that used to be used on Lifeline, like the shield during the res, which was a big part for her, making her OP. They took it and kind of gave it to him, but I think he came out pretty balanced. So,
because I was kind of thinking about this too, because he has like her shield ability, but also you can drag people away while you're rezzing. So is Lifeline worthless at this point?
I don't think she's like completely worthless. I think he's like a really good pull away. Like it would be crazy to see somebody run like a comp with Lifeline and Newcastle on the same team. That sounds like the right combo of characters that could be very, very deadly for high ranked games and stuff. I think he's pretty well balanced. I haven't seen anybody that's like pissed me off yet, but I've only played like probably like 20, 30 games of Apex since the new season. So we'll see. But I don't think he's OP.
JB wants to know if he can get a JB cosplay.
Yeah. 1 second. Like literally, just give me a second.
Oh my gosh. All right, chat. Hey, while he's out there getting ready for the JB cosplay, hey, go ahead and get your questions in. We got a few more minutes left, but get your questions in now. Anything that you want to ask Lackadaysickle, let's get those in right now. Plus, afterwards, we're going to be playing some Blood Hunt, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt together. So stick around for that. But get your questions in now.
All right, guys. So, like, shooters and guns and JB-ness and letters and shit, and then some numbers after it. Hope you guys are ready for this stream, man. We're doing some stuff with some hats and beards. This is pretty accurate, right?
Am I interviewing JB again? Am I interviewing JB again or what? Jeez.
Oh, no. Oh, the fake beard is... Oh, it's terrible.
Karma's getting you now. JB's beard's getting you.
God. Stop eating my earbuds. And now it's all twisted. And now I can't hear shit.
JB says, I fucking love you.
Add JB beard. Gee. All right. I'm back now.
JB says, I love you.
Not even too bad.
But, hey, what do you feel is the most embarrassing moment on stream? Your most embarrassing moment on stream?
I don't know. The reason that there are so many like clips of me doing things that would embarrass other people is because I don't really get embarrassed.
Yeah.
I have no shame for some reason. there were some really, really funny ones that would probably make that would mortify somebody else. Like when I jumped over my chair into a box of empty beer cans and cut my foot open.
Right.
And broke my green screen behind me. That was something somebody would probably say, oh, that's probably embarrassing as shit. I'm like, typical day. Dancing around in a thong, obviously. I think that's what you were probably going for. No. Did it for 24 hours. I didn't give a shit, man.
Nothing rattles this guy.
I don't know. I just feel like, you got one life to live, man, and you better squeeze every ounce of joy you can from it. So,
of course.
If you're easily embarrassed, mortified, or anything like that, it's going to create fear to go after what you want and what you want to do, and I think it hinders life. But that's my opinion.
Yep, I agree. Dyslexic says favorite game to play overall, even including off stream if you do.
Ooh, well, I don't want to go Steam hours here, but I love New World. Hold on, I'll actually check this live right now. I think I have close to 1,000 hours on New World, and I think it was 904 hours. Never mind, sorry. But I think it had so much potential as an MMORPG, and I wanted the studio to listen to us. And I mean, obviously, if I got 900 hours, I don't think I've streamed that much in like 6-7 months, and I've just been grinding the fuck out of that off stream if I'm in a gaming mood. But it's like I said, the last, I would say 4 months, not a lot of gaming off stream. So there was a point, I would say November, December, and January, where I was just like putting in 16 hours a day on New World.
For sure. Man, we've had so many conversations around like New World, and yeah, so the game has so much potential, still a ton of fun, but it's obviously had so many glitches, so many bugs, like so many things that kind of messed it up at the very beginning. In your opinion, at the state that it's in right now, right? In your opinion, what's going to bring it back?
Dude, I think there's a whole lot of like the grinding to get like your last levels on like crafting and stuff like that. That should probably be dialed back just a little bit. I realize it came out too easy, but then they made it too hard and they've never done anything to kind of like counterbalance. And I don't want to see pendulum swings where it's like, it's too easy. Now it's too hard. And then they just leave it there. I'd like to see a little bit of balancing with some of the crafting. Obviously more raids, more than getting your like something in game after getting your watermark up too. Like I think that could be something. They could bring in like new like the new weapon, like the blunderbuss is fun. But I had heard that they were gonna bring in 2 or 3 new weapons, like dual pistols and shit like that. Or the idea was kicked around anyway. And I think that would have been something you want to rush through. I think some mounts, maybe. I mean, I hate to be the mount guy because they're like, oh, it's never gonna happen. I'm like, man, fucking give me a bicycle. Let me go to the engineering station and make a fucking bicycle. Okay, it can't be that hard. People have had them for thousands of years in some variation. Let me make a bicycle.
Yeah, they made fast traveling a lot cheaper, but if they keep adding new areas and whatnot, mounts kind of is almost an inevitability.
I think so too. As the map expands, maybe that's why they're holding back. The fast travel Azoth cost is a big thing. We were calling for it in the early days. We were like, dude, that would change everything. But I think they waited too long to implement some of these things. But I think slowly but surely, people might come back as they do quality of life improvement and stuff like that. I mean, we have so many conversations off stream. People don't realize.
Yep. Another question. JB says, what's your number one thing on your bucket list?
To suck on Danny Jensen's toes. Maybe lick your asshole a little bit. But that costs $20,000 from what I've been seeing on the escort services pages. So,
can we get a discount, please? Danny, discount from my boy here.
Do love Danny Jensen. No, I on a serious note, definitely getting that Never Lacking Foundation like started, and a real actual nonprofit that does real shit for communities in the impoverished, because the impoverished are, they're the people I want to help. Right. The billionaires can suck my dick.
For sure. Yep. All right, chat. Let's get some last minute questions in. Anything else that you guys have? And then Lackadaysickle, Dyslexic, and I were actually playing some Blood Hunt after this. So
is it me or is JB like 90% of the question?
God, I'm not
points does this man have?
JB may have a mild crush. Who knows? Like, I can't prove it, but you know.
He just likes that he can dress me up as him and then go fuck himself, literally.
I can see that. I can see that as well. But
I'm kidding. That fake beard is not the quality of that man's beard. That's an epic beard, dude.
If I got any last minute questions that you got in, I personally got one more question for Lack, and then if you have anything else, chat, that you want to ask him, please get it in now, and then we'll get on to some Bloodhound afterwards. My personal last question for you, and then I'll see what chat has for you, is why on God's green earth, okay, are you not
Mostly
sponsored
blue,
by
the way.
Are you not sponsored by Bud Light yet?
The world is actually mostly blue. I hate to be that guy.
On God's blue earth.
There you go. Right? That ties into the Bud Light sponsorship.
Why
right?
are you not
Blue
sponsored
Earth?
by Bud Light?
I think I'm a brand risk, dude. I speak my mind on all issues, no matter what it is, and I'm never scared to take on a topic or pretend to be somebody else. I'm always going to just be me, and it's what I do. And I think that is considered probably a brand risk. And I mean, like with all the cancellations of people, like they're picking up less and less sponsorships. They're sponsoring less and less content creators because it's like we're seeing another pendulum swing politically. And I think that it's just like,
who knows? Yeah,
they're just over here like, I don't know, like he does so much for our product, but God, he's a little controversial. Like, yeah, fuck that guy. Never mind. And
or is it because you secretly prefer Heineken?
Hey man, hey dude. I thought we were gonna. I didn't think we were gonna do this.
Lack on the stand right now.
I didn't think we were gonna do this on stream, man. This feels dirty. I'm gonna objection hearsay. Objection hearsay.
Objection leading.
I do like my Heineken, man. It's just obviously like Bud Light gets the job done.
I know. All right, last question for you. Dyslexic wants to know: do you give guitar lessons?
Actually, I think you've heard me give them to Blast while on stream. I'm like, no. That's not an actual C7. Like, if you want to do the C7, you just bring it up, mute this string, bam. And, yeah. I'll give somebody a guitar lesson.
There you go.
It's basic shit, and once you figure out the basics, you're going to find your own path, you know? Most people are not going to want to play the same music as me, or they don't listen to the same music as me, so it's not going to matter what I do. You want to learn how to improv? Just go pick up a couple of chords, and you can literally look at chords on a screen, and you'll figure out how to play a song in like 10 seconds.
Right.
That's all.
All right. So that's all the questions I got for you guys. Before we head out, since we're putting Lack Daddy on the stand, you have my stream pulled up, don't you?
Yes. Wait.
Go ahead and make sure you turn the.
You're gonna play only Lack, aren't you?
No, I'm not actually.
Make
Make sure you turn the sound up. There's a clip that I have for you, and I just want you to explain yourself. It's a very sus clip.
God! Bring it on. Oh, I'm gonna suck the shit out of you guys. Give me a minute.
You want to speak to that, maybe?
Is it really sus? I mean, that seems par for the course, man. That seems like vanilla for my shit. I thought you had something good. You're over here like fucking softballing it in. Come at me.
Okay. I thought I had you there for a second.
I'm sorry.
But all right, hey, Lack, I want to say thank you again for taking the time to do this, hanging out tonight. Can't wait to play some games with you. Before we head out, though, I want to give the spotlight to you one more time, just to kind of give us, kind of leave us with something. You're saying you can self-promote or kind of do anything you want, and goodbye. Kind of giving us a sign off.
For everyone out there in like TV land, believe in yourself, believe in each other, work together. Our people only survived because of community, and that is the only way that we will survive together. Brought to you by Bud Light. Later.
There's a sponsorship right there. That's literally why he's sponsored right there. It's a commercial.
Bud Light represents unity. Let's go.
This streamer shout out sponsored by Bud Light.
Brought to you by Bud Light.
But all right, man, let's get some blood hunt. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for doing this, taking the time I did.
Oh yeah, I'm just excited to suck and shoot some people with you, man. Oh my god.
I'm
all right, suck so many dudes.
We're still recorded. You know what I mean? We're still rolling.
Oh,
there. So that's
we're gonna suck.
That's gonna be the highlight reel. Thank you for taking the time to watch an episode of the Streamer Shoutout video podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified of all future videos and episodes that come out on this channel. Now, if you're interested in joining the Streamer Shoutout, all you have to do is in the description below, you'll see a link to my Discord. Join that and you'll see a Thankful Thursday section. Let me know that you are interested. I'll get you in the rotation. It is simple as that. We'll see you next time, and I appreciate you.